we have a project, say for example, and we wanted to take it off to the next level, and we might have a prototype, working prototype, so that it could be explained to our funders. So what will be our next step? Like, should we apply only for the grants, or we can call it ourselves as a startup and get it incubated in some center where they can develop further on this model, or should we reach our institutional support to make it into a commercial model, or which one is the best? Because you are an institute where you might have had access to all these things.
I think it's quite variable on both the scope of the idea and the product, what the team is, etc. I would say one strategy that you can employ, which is very good, is to develop an advisory board. So develop a group of advisors, which should be diverse, and it should be both some from your institution, some from outside your institution, who can give you ideas and kind of act as a sounding board. Because they can evaluate, you may think something is amazing, and they look at it and they say, well, I think this is pretty good, Satish, but we tried this 10 years ago, or, it didn't quite work, and here are the reasons, or whatever, right? Or they might say, wow, Satish, this is amazing. This is like something that you should really, you should talk to so-and-so, you should talk to my friend Giri, and Giri can help you with this, and da-da-da-da-da. I think the point is, it's good because a lot of times you're so absorbed in a project that you don't see your blind spots, and you don't see the big picture. You don't see the 10,000-foot bird view. So it's important to have somebody kind of mentor you and guide you. And I think the strategy that has worked well for me is the advisory board strategy, where we collect a group of people, some clinicians, some non-clinicians, who really have a good, wise outlook toward things, and then have them kind of give us advice on where do you think this better fits.